Welcome to the class of additional mathematics. With me here, your teacher and honest is the question on the chalkboard. Okay, and this question is the paper 1 type of question in ADMA under the topic called functions. Okay, so the functions f and g are defined by f colon x is equivalent to 6 over x minus 3, where x is not equal to 3. Okay, and g colon x is equivalent to 5 over x, where x is not equal to 0. Now, question A. Find the inverse of x, the inverse of f of x, b, the value of x for which g of x is equals to f of x. Okay, so quickly let us go to the first one, which is the A, and see how we are going to answer it. Solution. F of x. So f of x, we are given in the statement. It is this one, okay? Okay, now we are going to write this one in this form, where we say f of x. This one, when we say f of x, this will change to equals 6 over x minus 3. Okay, so now we are trying to find the inverse now of this function that we have here. Okay, now how do we find the inverse? So usually what you must understand there is that, first of all, you are going to make this function, since the f of x is same as y. Okay, then thereafter you are going to make x the subject of the formula. Okay, so what am I trying to say? We are going to say y equals 6 over x minus 3. Okay, then from there now we are going to make x the subject of the formula. So when we make x the subject of the formula, we are now going to substitute now. Okay, where there is x, we are going to put y. Okay, this is what we are going to do. And where there is y, we are going to put x. They will just interchange. Okay, after finding x the subject of the formula. So we are going to use this part of the board because there the space is too small. So we are saying y is equals to 6 over x minus 3 over 1. Why? Because we are trying to make x of the subject of the formula. So now we are going to cross multiply because the in between there we have an equal sign. Okay, so we are going to say, so y times so we are going to write y outside. We open the bracket minus 3. We are multiplying y times x minus 3, which is this one, equals, then 1 times the x 6. The answer is 6. 1 times 6, the answer is 6. Then from there we can get rid of this bracket by multiplying with 1. Okay, so with y times x, it's y x minus y times negative 3. The answer is negative. I've already indicated the negative there, so it will be negative 3 because 6. Since here we are trying to make x the subject of the formula, so we are going to say yx equals 6. This 3y will go to the other side, okay? Because our area of interest here is x. We want to make x the subject of the formula. So this will be positive 3y. Here it's negative. When it crosses an equal sign, it will become positive. And this is what we've done. Then over, we want to remain with x this side over y, both sides, okay? So we cancel. X is equals to 6 plus 3y over y. Okay, now having made the x the subject of the formula, we are now going to swap them. Okay, how? Where there is x, we are going to put y equals, then where there is y, where there is y, 6 plus 3, where there is y, we put x over, where there is y, x. And this is going to be now This y now, we'll get back to f of x now. F of the inverse of f of x is equals to 6 plus 3x over x. Okay, so this is too much. Okay, that's the way to go. So it means we have found f of the inverse of f of x. Now we go to the last part of our question, which is question B. Also carries 2 marks. The value of x for which g of x is equals to f of x. So f of x, we go back to the one that we have here. F of x in this case is what? F of x is 6. 6, this is b. 6 over x minus 3, then equals, this is what they are saying. We start with g of x. Okay? G of x is this one. Okay? So it is 5 over x equals f of x is 6 over x minus 3. Okay, so we want to find the value of x. How? Let us cross multiply. So x times, first of all, start with 5. So 5 times x minus 3, we are going to say 5 open bracket, x minus 3 equals 6, x times 6 is x, 6x. Okay, then from there we can expand this. 5 times x is 5x minus 5 times negative 3, negative 15 equals 6x. So this time around now we can correct the like terms. So we are going to say 5x minus 6x equals, this 15 is negative. When it crosses equal sign, it will become what? Positive. So this side 15. Then 5x minus 6x, the answer is negative x equals 15. Okay? Then from there, since we are looking for positive, yes, for positive x, according to the question, find the value of x. So this is negative x. So we need to divide by negative 1 both sides so that we can get rid of this negative. So 1 into x, it's x, which is positive x, is equals to negative 1 into 15, negative 15. Okay? And this is our what? Our final answer. That is also 2 marks. Okay? Thank you so very much for following. If there is any query, you are free actually to ask. Okay? So that I can clarify here and there where you have not understood. Thank you so very much.